Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of yet another killing game. I'm so excited to keep playing this. I'm really enjoying it a lot so far. Um, yeah, now we are going to help Cecilia investigate the kitchen. So last time we killed Oriana at the beginning. I don't know if that's going to come back to bite me in the butt. We'll find out. And then we woke up in this mansion that we're trapped in and we have to figure our way out basically. And on the door it's like no one can leave until one of you dies. That's the message on the door. So last time we investigated the bathroom by ourselves and we investigated with Oriana upstairs. So now what we have to do is investigate with Cecilia, who terrifies me, to be completely honest with you. She has that crazy look in her eyes. So we'll see how that goes. I'm very excited to get back into it. Let's just dive right in. That door in the middle, between the kitchen and the bathroom. Yep, just like Oriana said, this door is locked, but a key might open it. Oh yes, there's a key for this door that we have to try to find. Where am I going to find a tiny key though? Ugh, I better check everything carefully from now on. Well, no point standing here and staring at it. Guess I should investigate somewhere else now. Let's see, where should I go? The only place we have left to go is the kitchen, so let's go to the kitchen. I might as well join Cecilia in the kitchen. It'd be nice if I can find something to eat, too. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my god. She scared the bejesus out of me. I didn't think a visual novel could jump scare me. Jesus. Ah. Whoa. I almost ran right into her.
Oh, Chrissy. Sorry. Did I scare you?
I'm fine. How about you?
Aha! I knew it. Chrissy, look at the clock.
Huh? Yes, she did scare me. She terrifies me, actually.
See? It's a little past 8. We heard the loud chime when it was 6 o'clock, but did we hear any chimes for 7 or 8? Chrissy? Are you listening? The clock might be magic.
Forget about the clock, Cecilia.
Huh?
Look at the door. You have 20 hours?
What about the door? It still has the... Huh?
This door will not open until one of you dies. You have 20 hours. Oh gosh, now we have a time limit. Oh no. I'm genuinely worried that I'm going to be locked in now to kill Oriana because I did it at the beginning. 20 hours. That third line wasn't always there, right?
Not that I'm aware of. It's definitely the first time I'm seeing it.
What is this? Why are they doing this to us?
I know. Isn't it wonderful?
Wait, what?
Now that we know the death game is for real, if we don't kill someone real soon, we're gonna be in big, big trouble.
Have you lost your mind?
Anyway, Chrissy, considering the time, let's have dinner now.
She's lost it. She lives, I don't know what planet this girl lives on. She's terrifying. Oh boy. Dinner? How can you be thinking about dinner when...
Chrissy, relax. It's not like the door is saying we have 20 minutes or something. Let's all gather in the dining room for dinner and talk about what our plan is going forward.
She's got a good point. We really need to talk about what that message update could mean.
Is Oriana still upstairs? Boy, she's a hard worker, huh? Or maybe she's sleeping in one of the bedrooms?
I don't think so.
I'll go fetch her. You go ahead to the dining room and wait for us.
Okay. I guess I'll have to check out the rest of the house another time. Wait! Now I lose my chance to look at the kitchen fully? Would it have been different if I went with Cecilia instead of Oriana? Huh. What a depressing note to end an investigation on. Ugh. Even though I woke up only a couple hours ago, I feel so drained. Okay, off to the dining room. Interesting. I'm looking around here. There's 3 chairs for the 3 of us. But then there's this broken chair here. And I think this is the leg. Did she try to use it to break the window or something? Because otherwise, that seems kind of intentional. Like breaking the 4th chair because there's only 3 girls here. I'm probably thinking too much about it. What is that? Something wooden got smashed up. A broken chair? What happened here? Never mind. Let's see what the food situation is. I guess the kitchen is further back? Oh, so this is what the kitchen looks like. There's cut up cans of food on the counter. Is that our dinner? Why does it look like they've been stabbed open? Probably because Cecilia's nuts.
Chrissy.
Ah! Oh, I figured it was Cecilia, so I did Cecilia's voice. Oriana? You surprised me. Right back at you. What do you think you're doing? I was just looking at the food. Huh? Where's Cecilia? I thought she was right behind me. I guess something upstairs must have caught her attention. Oh. We need to keep an eye on her. I don't trust her at all whatsoever. Not even a tiny little bit. So I saw the door. Yeah. It wasn't you, right? Of course not. I figured as much. Then that means... Also, care to explain that broken pile of wood in the other room? Oh, yeah, the broken chair. That was Cecilia's doing, wasn't it? I don't know. Probably. And is that supposed to be the dinner Cecilia wants us to eat? I mean, it all smells okay. I guess she couldn't find a can opener. Unbelievable. I'll go put these on paper plates. Proper plates. In the meantime, can you clean up that mess in the other room? Okay. Sure. Guess it's up to me to clean this up after all. Where the heck did Cecilia run off to? I finished cleaning up the chair. Good work. I'm just about done here, too. Oh, yeah. Did you find anything upstairs after I left? Yes, actually. I managed to find this in the pocket of one of the coats in the wardrobe. Is that a key? Most likely, but I don't know what it's for. It doesn't fit any of the remaining locked doors. A hidden key. I wonder what this will do for us. Wait, you mentioned you use a key to open one of the rooms upstairs, right? Where's that key? Oh, here it is. It's different. This new key is smaller than the first one. Good point. I wonder if this means this key isn't for a door. But if it's not for a door, then what could it be for?
I'm back! You guys didn't start without me, right?
Ugh, another scare. My poor heart.
Wow! Everything's all tidied up, too.
Where have you been? And What are you holding? It looks like... Wait, is that the gold vase up in the hallway?
Oh, don't mind this. I'm just borrowing it for a bit. It looked pretty heavy and good for smashing windows, so I gave it a shot, whipping this at all the ones upstairs.
You were... What? And? Any luck?
Nope. Not a single one would break. And it's super weird.
Oriana? She said she was upstairs trying to smash windows. Don't you have any issues with that? Why would I? It's not like this is my house. Excuse me, you had an issue with me banging on the window. That's not what I meant.
Relax, Chrissy. It's only throwing things. I grew up playing softball, I'll have you know. If you put up your hoodie, I could whip this thing and knock it clean off without even grazing your hair.
Please don't. Just put the vase down and sit. We have a lot to discuss. Seriously, look at her face. Look at her eyes. Those are crazy eyes, I'm telling you. I worry about having made a mistake at the beginning. Still, the fact that not a single window broke, I suppose that means this house has been modified to keep people trapped inside. Which can only mean that this is a premeditated kidnapping. Of course it is. The three of us were kidnapped on purpose, first of all. And things are being left out and around. This is like an escape room. Clues are being left. This is all premeditated, 100%. You mean the culprit planned ahead to trap the three of us in here? There's a good chance that's the case, yes. I don't think how did they catch us. I don't want to say that. I think I'm going to go with why are they doing this? Trapping us in this modified house, writing that on the door. They clearly want us to turn on each other, but why? What do they get from making us do this?
Huh? You don't know about death games?
I think Cecilia has played Danganronpa. I really think she has. Death games?
You know, like the Battle Royale genre? Stories where people compete for survival.
Oh, I know about these games. I play them all the time.
Sometimes they do it for a big prize, and other times they just are forced into the whims of a mastermind.
Yes.
Usually the contestants try to kill each other, but other times they play games where losing means death. It's a very popular form of entertainment these days.
I mean, am I going to argue? Am I going to say no? Because clearly it is. I play these games. I enjoy playing these games. I love them, actually. That's why I'm over here absolutely eating this game up. I love it. So I'm not going to judge her, to be completely honest. Entertainment? This is all just a game to someone? I don't believe the situation is for someone's entertainment.
Oh? And why's that?
Because there's no electricity running through this house. What? What does that have to do with...
Aha! I see what you're saying.
What is it? What is she saying? She's saying that they're not being entertained because if there's no electricity, then there's probably, like, no cameras. And probably no one's watching from a camera, kind of thing.
Well, there's no power, right? That means there's no way for any surveillance cameras to work. Not that we found any from looking around.
Without cameras, there's no means to watch or record us trying to kill each other.
Which means the only way the culprit could be enjoying this killing game is if they were watching us directly.
You mean it's one of the three of us? Could it be me? Because listen, if the culprit, I'm fairly convinced that the culprit is probably the little girl who used to live in this house, who grew up here. Is it possible that the culprit is one of the three of us? And there's no way it would be this girl here. That's too obvious because we know she's crazy. There's no way. That's a red herring. I think anyway. I'm just guessing. Could it be me? Genuinely though. Because when you think about the, you know, I'm trying to think back on when we investigated the little girl's room and if her little self-portrait kind of looked like my character. It's possible. It could happen. So if they are watching, it is possible that it's one of the three of these girls is the culprit, which is fascinating.
Perhaps in plain sight?
The culprit. Is this the culprit's house? Who is our culprit? What? I'm pretty sure it is their house. I don't care about whose house this is. Who is it? Who do you think it is? The person that brought us here. Guys?
Oriana was looking for clues regarding that, right?
Yes. My current theory is that there are at least two people involved. One culprit and an accomplice.
An accomplice? I see. That would make the most sense, considering how they caught 3 people all at once. But did you find any clues about the identities of this evil duo?
No.
Really? Even though you're so sure that there are 2 people involved?
Should I say something? So many choices. I love it. But it's stressing me out. I'm so indecisive. I'm like the most indecisive person ever. Okay. I think we should say something. Hang on. There's no need to taunt her like that. We're all on the same team here.
Aw, I wasn't taunting her. Do you really think that little of me?
The same team.
But come to think of it, Chrissy, you posed the original question. So let's hear your thoughts. Who do you think the culprit could be?
Huh? Me?
Yeah, show us your detective skills.
Admit you have no idea. Try making a deduction. I have no idea. It could be me for all I know. Genuinely. Should we try making a deduction or admit we have no idea? I think we should say we have no idea. Because I worry that if we try to make a deduction, it would pit one of these girls against us. Like if I click make a deduction, I could end up saying that I think it's Cecilia because you're creepy. You know what I mean? It's possible that could happen. And I don't want that to happen. So maybe we should just admit we have no idea. It does seem like my character is a little clueless. She doesn't seem to know. That's why she asked in the first place. So maybe we'll admit we have no idea. I'm sorry. I got nothing.
You're not even gonna try? Boo.
That's probably for the best. Great, now I have the hiccups. It won't do us any good to jump to a wrong conclusion. Oh, maybe I should have deduced. But it's true, if you jump to the wrong conclusion, it could mess everything up. I don't know. I'm so indecisive.
Alright, I guess we don't have enough clues to identify our mystery culprit.
Let's try a different angle. Why were we the victims? Why 3? I wonder if the number is important. Why were we... I mean, like, that's the thing you do, right? You always look at victimology. And, like, why these people? Why were these people targeted? And that's how you can find who did it. But could the number also be significant? Why only 3 people? Oops, I'm pushing the wrong button. I think I'm gonna say, why were we the victims? Why did they kidnap us? Does the culprit have something against any of us? Who can say?
Hmm? What? Do you believe there isn't a single person out there holding a grudge against you?
You're one to talk. I'm sure your carefree tactlessness rubs some people the wrong way.
I'm totally sure it has.
I don't know anything about either of these two. Heck, I don't know anything about myself. I wonder, have I done anything horrible enough for someone to want me dead? But if that's the case, why not just kill me directly? Why put me to sleep and bring me here instead? Something's not adding up.
Don't overthink it, Chrissy. It's also possible that anyone would have been fine. And we simply happened to be the first couple of targets they spotted along the street. But I suppose the fact that they targeted exclusively girls is pretty telling. This whole situation might just be the culprit acting out some weird fetish.
There's that tactlessness again.
On that note, actually, something's been bothering me for a while.
And what's that?
The fact that this all ends when just one of us dies. Why only one of us? Why isn't it a last one standing gets to leave kind of game?
I mean, listen, she kind of has a point. Why this game? Why are they playing this game where only one person has to die? Right? Also, I'm sorry if you can I have the window open. I'm sorry if you can hear like motorcycles and stuff. It's so loud. I can hear it. I don't know if my microphone's picking it up. I hope not. Anyway, she's right. Like, why wouldn't this be like a fight to the death? Last person standing leaves. Why is it more of just the torture aspect of it? The psychological torture? It's possible. What are you... Isn't it obvious? There's something that only can happen with that rule in exactly 3 people. Wait, she said what? There's something that can only happen with that rule in exactly 3 people. 2 of us could collude and kill the 3rd person in order to escape. That's... Don't tell me you didn't realize that until now, Chrissy. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, where's the fun in that? At least with a free-for-all, everyone has a fair shot at winning.
That's not what I...
But if only one of us has to die, this can all end pretty quickly. How about it, Chrissy? Care to take a stab at it?
That's interesting. Why is she asking me if I care to take a, quote, stab at it? Because at the very beginning, when we had to choose who to kill, I'm pretty sure we were stabbing them. Why is she using that phrase exactly? There's something going on here. And it's throwing me off. I can't figure it out. Cecilia, please.
But sheesh, now that we got that out in the open, doesn't it feel way more tense in here?
Why did the background change? Why is it getting darker?
We can't split up anymore. 2 of us could rendezvous and agree to kill the loner. Heck, there doesn't even need to be the collusion. Any of us could just straight up murder someone right now. After all, only one of us needs to die. So whoever
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I didn't get to finish. She was getting so close to me and then... What is with this game jump scaring me? Enough. Even if you're only saying the truth, there are some things you just don't say, Cecilia. Seriously, look at this Kokichi coated face right there. I wonder if that was the inspiration. Because, like, it's the perfect, like, creepy smile kind of face, you know?
You're right. That wasn't fair. There's enough stress as it is, right, Chrissy?
Yeah.
Anyways, whew, we've been talking for a while. What do you guys think? Have we covered everything?
Literally, we've covered nothing. We've been here for half an hour. We've covered nothing. I think I'm afraid to ask anything more.
We've been talking a lot about our culprit for the most part, but let's be real here. Does it really matter who the culprit is? There are no other exits besides that door. And now we have 20-hour clock literally counting down to our doom. Why don't we stop wasting time and cut to the chase?
My God, Cecilia.
Chrissy?
What?
Weren't you listening? I said, let's cut to the chase. Who do you think should die here?
Nobody. Nobody needs to die. We all need to get out of this alive.
Oh, Chrissy. Chrissy. You're just as stubborn as someone I know. We're boxed in, Chrissy. There's literally no way to escape.
They say my name a lot. I'm just saying, I have never had to say my name so much.
None of the windows will even crack, and we can't call for help. Honestly, where's that optimism coming from?
Oriana?
Oh no, she's lost it.
Uh, Something just brushed along my leg.
What's down here? Oh, a puppy!
Whoa. Wait, I'm confused. She had that crazy laugh with that crazy look on her face just because a dog brushed against her leg, you're telling me? Part of me, I was starting to think, like, Oriana seems to be, like, the level-headed one, and Cecilia is a little bit out there. But I'm starting to wonder if maybe Oriana's, like, putting on a facade. And maybe she actually... I don't know. Listen, I'm questioning everything and everyone. I don't understand. I don't even trust my own character. She could be the culprit for all I know. What? Whoa. Wait. You're the dog from earlier.
I think it's a black poodle? I don't really know dog breeds.
What? Whoa. Uh-oh. Oriana seems flustered. I wonder if she... Oh, what is this precious creature? Likes dogs. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, it's so fluffy. I could just dig my face in its fluffy little belly.
You're already doing that.
Oriana? You're suddenly acting very out of character.
It's fine, isn't it? Might as well let her relive some stress.
Relieve, not relive. Jesus, that's a completely different meaning to that sentence. It's got the cuddliest little paw pads.
Oh, squishy, squish. Anyways, Chrissy, have you seen this dog before?
Yeah, when I was searching the bathroom. It ran off and disappeared before I could get a good look at it. Oh, we can stand up. And from a glance below... Is she... I'm sorry. Girl? Are you determining if this is a boy or girl dog? Because that's weird. He's a healthy little boy. Yes. We see it's... yeah, okay. She's really having fun down there.
I guess that dog's here right now because it's looking for food. The pet bowl is right over there after all. Which means the dog probably lives here.
It does. See, this is where I'm like, It obviously belongs to the owner of this house because we saw the picture of the dog in the little girl's bedroom. However, is the owner of this house the culprit? That is the question. Because if it belonged to the owner of this house and the owner of this house is the culprit, both of these are true. However, if it doesn't belong to the culprit, then that just means this isn't the culprit's house. Like, I don't know yet. I don't know if the culprit owns this house. Sorry, I need some water. I think I'm gonna go with the safe option to say, like, does it belong to the owner of this house? Because I already know it does. But I noticed, like, its collar is similar to the bracelet that our character is wearing. Like, could that be a clue? Could that mean, like, it's also, I don't know. It's also, I have no idea. I'm starting to get flustered. My brain is starting to be like, well, what if this? What if that? What if this? And I'm starting to get all jumbled. But I'm having so much fun. Let's go with the owner of the house. So it belongs to the owner of this house?
Probably not. A lot of clues indicate no one's lived here for a while.
Right. A dog wouldn't be able to live in a house alone. Right. But the dog was pictured in the little girl's room. So it could be the little girl's dog, which could mean that it is the culprit's dog if the little girl is the culprit. And that seems to be where my brain is going. And I can't help but wonder if my character is the little girl. See, all over the place. Wait, but then why would the dog know to come here for food?
It probably smelled our dinner, right?
But you had the cans open since long before we came in, so why would it wait until now?
Oh, good point. Huh. This dog actually raises a lot of questions. We were all pretty sure this was a premeditated kidnapping, but...
Yeah, it's hard to believe the culprit would just leave a dog wandering around here.
But you know, it's possible there's a simple explanation for it. Maybe the dog snuck in from outside.
Wait, but that would mean... Excuse me! But she's back. You two have been going on and on about this dog. But isn't it rude to keep calling him the dog and not use his name? We don't know his name.
It looks like his collar doesn't have a name tag. Ooh, what a neat collar.
So, I guess we should just give him a name for now?
Ooh, how about Cerberus? He looks like a powerful little guard dog, don't you think?
That might be a little cringy. What kind of cringy name is that? It's unacceptable for a cutie patootie like him. A creature with such magnificent, floofy fur should be given a name befitting of its charm and elegance. That's why his name can only be Shaggy. I can't. Not that I'm one to judge, but both these two are awful at picking names. Just awful.
Where's the elegance in that name? Did rubbing your face in that dog's belly rub your brain cell?
It's more elegant than what you came up with. Why is your head only filled with violence?
At least I'm consistent with my aesthetic. How does a single dog regress your mental age to 5 in an instant?
Please, if anyone's mental age is 5, it's you, you blue dwarf.
You went there. You made fun of my height, didn't you?
Guys? It's a dog's name really worth getting so heated over? Chrissy, you be the tiebreaker. Which name do you like?
Yeah, Chrissy. You decide.
Come on, Chrissy, just pick one.
Yeah, pick one.
Both of them are pretty bad. It's too much of a pain to come up with a better one right now. Fine, let's go with... Oh, great. I have to pick... You know what I just want to name him? I want to name him... Let's see. We can name him... I have no idea. Max. Max is the immediate name I go to for a male dog, so... Max, that's what we should call him. Cerberus or Shaggy? Will picking one of these names be like have consequences? it should say this action will have consequences. Cause like I don't know, I've been agreeing a lot with Oriana, so I'm curious to kind of agree with what agreeing with Cecilia would do. Cerberus. I don't even know how to pronounce it correctly, to be completely honest with you. I keep wanting to call it Cerberus. That's what he's going to be called, because I can't pronounce it. Part of me wants to agree with her, Cecilia, only because I haven't agreed with her at all throughout this entire playthrough so far. I don't think I have, because she creeps me out. I'm gonna go with Cerberus.
Cerberus it is.
Chrissy, you have done this dog a great disservice. I hope you're ashamed of yourself. No, I want to call him Max. Calm down, it's just a temporary name. Anyways, should we actually start eating dinner now? Oh, and I guess we should make something for Cerberus too.
Yep, I think I remember seeing some dog food in the kitchen drawers. I'll go get it. BRB.
Wait! Let me do it! I want to do it! Pretty please! It's cute. It's a relief that Cerberus came when he did, but we never really landed on what we're gonna do about this situation. Is there really no other option? Does one of us have to die here?
Well, I'm beat. Let's call it a night, everyone.
Huh? I agree. We haven't searched for that long, but I can tell everyone is feeling tired. Especially Chrissy. It would be more efficient to get some sleep and try again in the morning. But depending on how long we sleep, we don't have that much time, people. We don't have that much time here, people. Object. But what about our time limit?
Don't worry, Chrissy. 20 hours is a ton of time. If anything, maybe we want time to run out. The culprit can make an appearance to kill us. Then we can ambush them together.
Maybe we shouldn't bet on that gamble. Let's see. 8 hours should be more than enough sleep. We'll resume our investigation at 6 in the morning.
6 o'clock? Oh yeah, the clock in the foyer. It still hasn't gone off since 6.
Huh, now that you mention it. I wonder if that last loud chime broke it?
Or, it really only rings at 6 o'clock. It might be able to serve as our morning alarm.
If it wakes everyone up on time, I won't complain. Chrissy, you should go to sleep right away. You don't look well. Okay. I don't think I would look well in this situation. So, how do we go about splitting the rooms? Besides the master bedroom, there are 2 bedrooms, one furnished and one empty. The little girl's room and the suspiciously empty bedroom, huh?
Want to do rock, paper, scissors for the master bedroom?
That's fair. Sure, I guess. Guess it's up to fate.
Okay, rock, paper.
I'm gonna go scissors.
Scissors, shoot. Aw, I lost.
We both played paper, so it looks like Chrissy gets the master bedroom. Would that have changed if I chose anything else, or do I get the master bedroom either way? Huh. I guess I'm pretty good at this.
Alright, now let's play for the furnished bedroom.
I don't mind either way, but fine.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Yay! I win!
Sore loser, huh? Is this predetermined already, or is this like, was it predetermined in the script of the game for like Cecilia to be in the kids' room and Oriana to be in the empty bedroom, or what? Like, did me choosing scissors actually like make a difference? Why am I thinking so much about this? The answer is probably no. Crap, I said that out loud.
You said you didn't mind either way.
I don't. I'm perfectly fine using that room. But there's no covers or a pillow. Will you be okay? Well, the master bedroom has a giant bed. Give her one of the pillows. Right, there's no... well, I'll be sleeping with Cerberus anyway, so I'll have no trouble staying warm. He's not very big, you know.
Plus, he's cold to the touch.
That's weird, though. He's still cold? Because when we first came and we were investigating the bathroom and we found the dog, right? The character had mentioned that he was cold and she thought, oh, he must have just come from outside. But now this is hours later, probably like 3-4 hours later, and he's still cold to the touch. Are you sure this dog isn't undead? I mean, his eyes are lifeless black holes. So are we sure that the dog is not like a zombie? I mean, his cute and cuddliness will keep me all worked up and warm. Wait, that sounded kind of... Don't laugh.
All right, let's get ready for bed.
Is it really all right? I can't shake this feeling that something will happen tonight. What? I'm gonna save here real quick. Randomly, I'm not gonna stop playing. I'm just gonna save part 1, chapter 7. I'm already on chapter 7. Wow. Okay. I'm just gonna save only because she's like, I think something's gonna happen tonight, so I'm gonna save. Ugh, but I'm so tired. We'll investigate again in the morning. For now, let's get some sleep. Are we sleeping? Is that what this is?
Hey. Awake? Chrissy!
Ugh. Is that Cecilia?
There we go. Chrissy, hi. How do you feel?
How do I... What? Is it 6 o'clock?
Nope. It's still the middle of the night. But I just thought you should know. We can escape now.
I'm sorry. We can what? Did she kill Oriana? What? What?
Well, I guess not right now, but very, very soon. Come on, follow me.
Wait, no. Is this what I think it is? Is she gonna go kill Oriana right now?
Right this way.
Huh? I'm scared. This is Oriana's room?
Ready? Ta-da!
Huh? Where's Oriana? Are the two of them ganging up on me? Oriana? What is this here? Is that something? What is that? Do you see that? I'm so scared. I don't want to click. Oh. Oriana! She's tied up and a gag, a towel? A knife?
I was actually planning to finish this quickly, but I figured that you should be a part of it.
A part of it?
You know, killing Oriana. I mean, come on. This is so simple. We just play by the rules and we get to escape. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy? Cecilia, how could you do something like this?
What's wrong, Chrissy? Do you feel surprised by this? Perhaps even a little disgusted?
What?
Ooh, looks like you're very disgusted. Then I have some good news for you. Chrissy, you're a good person after all.
What are you...
I mean, I don't know if you talked with Oriana while I was somewhere else, but as far as I know, you never wished for anybody to die here. And your reaction to all this tells me that you don't find this sort of action to be justified. So even in this crazy situation with everything so perfectly set up for you, you still wouldn't wish for someone to die. How righteous of you.
What the hell are you talking about?
You know, I have nothing against Oriana. She has traditional ideals and an uptight sense of justice that I can find a little cringy at times, but she's a good person. The thought of killing someone to escape this place never once passed her mind. Truly, she's the last person in the world who deserves to die. And that's exactly why she's here now. Moments before this blade ends her life.
My god, what's happening? I can't help but wonder, is this because I chose to kill her at the beginning? Would this change if I chose Cecilia instead? I'm so curious. I feel like when we finish, I do think I might go back and see what would happen if I chose differently, you know? But that's for later. That's for when we finish the game. This is the story I chose. This is the path I need to take. Okay. Cecilia.
But depending on what you do now, we'll figure out if I truly am the sole evil of this group.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna ask you to make a decision.
A decision?
Yep. I'm gonna ask you to choose one of two options. The first option is you turn away and let me kill Oriana. The second option is you take this knife and kill her yourself.
You...
Well, what do you think, Chrissy? You have no idea how excited I am to hear your answer. Come on, Chrissy. Don't keep me in suspense.
What? I'm not making this decision. I don't want to kill her. I mean, listen, I know I killed her at the very beginning, but that's because I didn't... It made me choose. I don't... Oh my god. This is crazy. I love it. I love this game.
What will you choose?
Let Cecilia kill her. Kill Oriana yourself or stop Cecilia. I'm gonna try to stop her. No. This ends now. Give me the knife, Cecilia. We're not killing anyone. I don't like that look on her face.
Interesting. So that's your answer, huh, Chrissy?
Give me the knife.
Even when the situation before you is set up perfectly like this, you choose to stop me. You choose to prolong our hell.
Give me the knife.
Chrissy. No. Stranger. You no longer interest me.
I said give me... Did she just kill me? I think I just got killed. I think I just got killed. What happened? It's so dark. I feel so weak. That smell. Blood. Wait. I see something. Is that Oriana? No. I'm on the floor, and the stench of blood is creeping closer. It's reached my face. The smell is so strong. I think I'm gonna be sick. Oriana, I couldn't save you. I'm sorry. What just happened? Genuinely, what? Bad end. I got a bad end. Witness the chaos ending. That's an ending. How do I get a different ending? Wait, there are 3 endings. So this is one ending? Huh. Interesting. So that's an ending. Would... I want to reject this ending. Excuse me. Rude. You have successfully rejected this ending, sending Chrissy to start of another killing game. Okay. Interesting. Am I getting sent back right to the beginning? I rejected a bad end to start another one. By rejecting a bloody fate, you have started another killing game. Witness every fate on a single save to uncover the truth. Oh, so I got this ending here. And now what I have to do is get this one and this one. Would it have been different if I chose to kill her? How do I get those endings? I have no idea. Let's go back, I guess, to the beginning. Rollback unlocked. You feel a mysterious power surging from deep within. Use the back button, R or left trigger, to rewind the current scene. Okay. Interesting. The power of rollback lets you quickly explore other dialogue routes and undo any selections you make by mistake. Huh. So I'm starting again? What happened if it didn't work? I hear voices. Oh my god, we're back at the beginning.
Oh, she's waking up. Hey there, sleepyhead. Rise and shine.
Ugh, my head. Where am I? So we're back at the beginning again. So if I make a different choice, will the ending change?
Are you okay? Does something hurt?
Who are you? Huh?
I suppose we've never met before, huh?
Is she awake? And you are? Well, what do you remember? Huh?
Hey now, she only just woke up. Let's take it easy with the questions.
So does this happen every time we end up back here? Is that why they're like, what do you remember? Did they also get sent back? Right. We should first make sure there isn't anything wrong with her. What's going on? What is this place?
Before we answer that, let's start with some introductions. My name's Cecilia, and the beautiful bespectacled bombshell to my right here is...
Oriana, that lead-in was unnecessary.
So, what's your name?
My name? My name, it's... Chrissy.
Chrissy, huh? Nice to meet you, Chrissy.
So wait, this is exactly the same as it was before. Alright, Chrissy, I guess since you just woke up, you don't know anything about the situation we're in, do you? A situation?
Look behind you. See the writing on the door there?
Okay, is this exactly the same? Should I, like, skip? Should I put some skip? Okay, so it's exactly the same. I think I'm gonna skip then to try to maybe do something different? How you ended up here? Maybe we could lie to them, see what happens. Because I don't want to choose the exact same things I chose before. That'll just get me the same ending, wouldn't it? No, sorry, I don't remember how I got brought here. I guess someone kidnapped me while I was sleeping? Do they know I'm lying?
Well, that's unfortunate. I guess none of us have any clues as to how we ended up here.
The culprit responsible for trapping us here is a complete mystery. Good, I think they bought it. I feel bad, but it's probably safer they don't know about my amnesia. Well, no matter. It doesn't change the fact that we need to find a way to escape this place.
Yeah, I don't want to stay here overnight. I can't sleep unless I have my special pillow.
I think a bigger concern is there's someone in this house out to kill us. Cecilia and I woke up about an hour before you did. We read this already. Since you weren't coming to, we took a look around. Came back. Okay, I think I'm gonna skip again. Only because this is exactly the same. Maybe now instead we can maybe talk about the fog. What do you mean by weird fog? Every window we've checked, there's an unnaturally thick fog covering up the outside. You can see it for yourself. Look at the door behind you again. Oh yeah, there are windows surrounding the door. That fog makes it hard to tell if there are any people nearby that could hear us call for help. It's weirdly thick and bright. Why does it make me feel so uneasy?
What's really strange is the fog makes it hard to tell if it's day or night. At least we have the clock here to go by the door, even if it doesn't say if it's AM or PM.
Huh? What? That startled me.
Ooh, look, it came from the clock by the door. Looks like it's 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
What's that scowl on your face for? Are you hungry?
How much time do you think we have?
How much? What do you mean?
Do you think whoever trapped us here will be fine with us taking our sweet time, looking for a way to escape? Or perhaps this house is in fact inescapable, and we'll simply starve to death if we don't. Hey, don't go giving up already. We haven't checked out every part of this house yet, right?
Acting all smart and determined one minute, then completely deflated the next. Ah, this girl is a mess. Don't you think so too, Chrissy?
All right, that's enough talking. We need to move. Chrissy, now that you're awake, you can help us look for clues. Even if we can't find a way out, we might be able to figure out who's keeping us here, and why.
Yeah, and then we can take it to him.
Oh, we saw this.
Take vengeance, retribution. I mean, this person kidnapped 3 defenseless girls, trapped them in a creepy house, and is threatening to kill them all. Don't you think people like that should just drop dead?
No. Death might be a little harsh. We can just turn them into the authorities, right?
So that's your answer, huh?
What? I get where both of you are coming from, but we should prioritize our personal safety. Chrissy, if you run to anyone suspicious, run away immediately. Right. Cecilia, that goes for you too.
Yeah.
Again, we're focusing on collecting information. Let's split up and investigate every room in this house thoroughly.
I was in the middle of checking the kitchen, so I guess I'll go back there. Chrissy, come join me if you get lonely.
So, will it change if I decide to go to the kitchen now? Instead of going upstairs? Because last time, I went upstairs. With Oriana. So maybe I should go to the kitchen this time. I'm so confused. Is it gonna be different? I don't know. Okay, alright, I'm gonna go to the kitchen. Okay. Let's see. Oh, text. Any text already seen can be skipped with the skip button. You can also use control and other shortcuts. Okay, not all choices will lead to major shifts in the story. You may want to save and think carefully when it feels like it matters. Interesting. Interesting that they have this here. Yes, let's kill her. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I have to... Basically what it's telling me to do is to save more often. Oh, this is new. Gather your thoughts. Should I do that? Maybe I should save just in case? Interesting. So I have to get 3 endings in order to discover the truth, I guess. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna gather my thoughts because that's new. I wonder why I have this strange feeling of deja vu. Maybe I don't need to be in a rush. Should I think more carefully about where I should go next? Learn what to do next. Please help me. I have a very bad feeling about Cecilia. If possible, I should avoid hanging out with her. It might be good to talk to Oriana upstairs and see how she feels about all this. So it wants me to go upstairs. But should I? I never did the kitchen. I'm very curious to see what would happen if I went to the kitchen. I'm gonna go to the kitchen. Because that's the only thing I haven't done. I know we don't like her, but we could still try. Because I feel like if we go upstairs, I'm gonna have to, you know, it's gonna be the exact same, isn't it? Or should I go upstairs and talk to Oriana about everything? Would that be an option? Maybe, okay, maybe I'm gonna go upstairs first, check to see if there's like a new dialogue option with her. If not, I will reload a game and go to the kitchen. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. I think I'm gonna see if there's like a... I don't care about investigating now. I know what's here. We did it. We 100%ed it already. Okay, so we read this already. We're gonna help her. I'm just gonna see if there is like a different dialogue option I could talk to her with. Any ideas? And you're already stuck? No, I just want... I've already done this. So you only want to check what I haven't already? Why did you come up here? I would have inspected every part of this floor regardless. Start with going through any doors you see. Something will catch your interest. Just keep doing that. Okay, so there's not really much... I could skip this. I feel like I already know what to expect from investigating around here. Maybe I can zone out a bit as I go through everything. Skip it. We did it. We don't need to do it again. We've checked out every room on this floor now, haven't we? We have some clues gathered. Any conclusion? Okay, we read this already. So I'm gonna skip everything that I read already. I don't know if that is what I should have clicked. Okay, so we did that. Now we can still go to the kitchen, so let's go. Because unless it's exactly the same as it was when I went to the kitchen before. No, it won't let me skip, so... This doesn't look like the kitchen. It looks more like a dining room. Oh, I think the kitchen is further back. What's that mess over there? A broken chair? Cecilia?
Hmm? Oh, Chrissy, I'm over here.
Yep, she's in the kitchen. Let's just walk around this mess, I guess. Okay, knives.
New location. Hi! Did you come to see little me?
Yeah, I guess. I just thought it might be good to help you investigate this room. And see if I can get something to eat.
Oh, that's really sweet of you, Chrissy. Truth be told, I haven't really looked around this kitchen yet. I was in the dining room trying to see if I could break open any of the windows. They're made of glass, right? So I figured swinging a chair at it would definitely do the trick.
You swung that chair?
Like a Ryota, yep. But it's so strange. The chair fell apart, and yet there's not even a crack on the glass.
Just how strong is this girl? I mean, depending on the type of chair, you could pick it up.
Maybe if I could find something heavier. Something metal.
I think before we try breaking more things, maybe we could take a look around for some clues first.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
It may be worth it to check out the dining room I passed through. I guess I have my work cut out for me. Better get started. Hello, Cecilia? Why are you staring at me like that? Is there something on my face?
Oh, don't mind me. You just look around to your heart's content. And if you need any help, just give me a little poke.
Poke? I had a feeling, but now I'm sure about it. This girl is a little scary. Okay, so we didn't do this before. Talk to Cecilia when you want to switch rooms. Okay. She took a knife out. She has the knife with her because there were 4 knives just a second ago. A knife rack with knives. Very sharp knives. I guess it makes sense for them to be in a kitchen, but... Wait, is one of them missing?
Oh, Chrissy, look here.
What is it? Oh, what are you doing?
Look how shiny. Everything else is a little dusty, but there's this knife glistening in the moonlight.
Can you stop waving that around?
Oh, don't be a scaredy cat, Chrissy. I'm just appreciating the efforts spent to make this place so unsettling.
Is that something a kidnapping victim ought to be appreciating?
Oh wait, Chrissy, look at this.
What, the other knives?
The way the knife rack is prominently placed on this island. Reminds you of those legendary swords in games, doesn't it?
You're having way too much fun here, and that scares me. In many ways. Okay. Huh? That's...
Oh, it's a microwave.
Isn't that a microwave oven?
Oh, what's the difference?
I don't know. I always thought those two were different.
Maybe they are. I don't know, Chrissy. At the end of the day, language is just a tool for communication. As long as everyone knows what's going on, who cares about the little details?
Yeah, this certainly isn't worth having more than one dispute over. Okay. A metal pot. I wonder what's inside it. It's empty.
What's up, Chrissy? Thinking about putting that on your head?
Huh? Why would I do that?
Well, beginner adventurers need to start with something, right? Even a pot helmet could give you a couple extra defense points. You never know. A single point could be the difference between 1 HP and game over.
Was I supposed to understand that? I feel like I'm so confused now. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh boy. That's a stove, right? Yeah, clearly, hello. None of the buttons or the knobs do anything. I guess it's broken.
The stove doesn't work, huh? Must be due to the power outage. Wait, this looks like a gas stove, doesn't it? Maybe if we had something to ignite it.
You mean, like some matches?
Matches or a lighter, yeah. Let's take a look.
Let's not.
No luck, huh? Darn.
Yeah, I guess dinner will have to be a little cold tonight.
No chance of us using the fire as a murder weapon, then.
That's what you're upset about? I'm so, like... There are so many drawers down here. Guess there's no getting around having to open each of these.
Are we opening drawers, Chrissy?
Yeah. Could you give me a hand?
It's all just boring kitchen supplies and cooking tools, Chrissy.
Yeah, I expected as much. Still, we had to be sure, you know?
I get it. Sometimes things can jump out of unexpected places.
Like you? Okay, let's just close all of these again. Probably wasn't the best use of our time.
Aw, don't look so disappointed, Chrissy. Let's keep our chins up. We'll definitely find something interesting here.
Chins up? I guess we only checked out the cabinets by the floor so far. So they want me to look at the overhead cabinets? There's probably food up there. It's pretty high up, but I think I should be able to reach it.
This probably doesn't come as a surprise, but I couldn't check what's up there.
You couldn't... Oh, because of your height.
Oh, you don't have to say it.
Guess that's a bit of a sore spot for her. Yep. Looks like I can barely reach it.
Okay, open it up and we can take a look from a distance.
Mostly canned food and some stuff in jars that mutated a bit.
Oh, Chrissy, look! That yellow can in the middle there.
What is that? Rat poison? Kind of scary place to leave a can of poison, huh? Kind of scary? It's super obvious why this is here.
Yeah, I guess we ought to be careful what we eat here, huh?
Don't even go there.
I guess these cans should be enough food for the three of us?
Yeah, I think so.
And you're sure about leaving the rat poison up there?
I'm very sure, yes. Let's hope it stays up there forever. No, now she knows it's there. There's a telephone there. Cecilia, have you tried using that phone?
Huh? Oh yeah, that's a phone too.
Crazy what phones used to look like, am I right? Oh boy, making me feel old. Old, of course, I had a... When I was a kid, there were landlines, obviously, not really cell phones for the most part. And so it's crazy to me to think that, like, there are kids who just have never seen a landline before. Craziness. Okay, I'm just gonna try it. She's so creepy.
Any luck?
No, I think the line is cut.
Makes sense. They took away our cell phones too, after all. I don't think we'll have any luck trying to call for help.
So we need to find a way to escape by ourselves.
Speaking of phones, I didn't play any of my mobile games today. I swear the second I get back my phone, I'm gonna slug the culprit for every login reward I missed.
What do you mean by, Actually, something tells me I'm better off not knowing. Okay. A refrigerator. I'm just looking for clues. It's not that I feel hungry or anything. Let's see. What the?
Chrissy, you scared me.
Sorry, it's just... It really stinks in there.
Huh? Really?
Yeah, I guess the power's been out for a long time and all the food in there is gone. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's really bad.
She's tearing up hard. I told you it stinks in there.
I know, but if someone tells you that anything is really, really bad, don't you kind of get the urge to check it out?
Yeah. I'm just gonna say yeah. I guess I understand that.
See, I knew you would get me, Chrissy.
Anyways, I definitely lost my appetite. Let's just move on. Okay. Why is there a single pepper shaker on this counter? Cecilia, was this always here?
Hmm? Oh, no. I pulled that out of one of the drawers.
Why?
Well, if you must know, I wanted to see if it's actually possible to force a sneeze with it.
I'm thinking, I can't help but wonder, like, if we, you know, at the part where Cecilia was killing Oriana, what if we said, oh yeah, we'll take the knife and we'll do it, but we don't actually kill her? Is that possible? Just thinking out loud. Why does that not surprise me?
I fumbled and dropped it before I could give it a shot, though. That's why there isn't much left. Oh, come to think of it, you know how they say spilling salt is bad luck? I wonder if it's the opposite for pepper.
With the way I'm feeling right now, probably not. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. We can look at the window. A small window. Looks like it's the type to slide up and down. Yeah, it looks like it's not gonna budge. I'm sorry if you can hear, there's a police car or an ambulance driving by right now. Hold on. You might be able to hear it. If not, we'll just wait for 1 second. Very loud.
I really wish these types of windows were built with handles, you know? Especially on cold and humid days, the glass gets all slippery, so you can't push them open with your palm.
Huh? Can't you just tug the frame with your fingers?
Not if you care about your nails. I keep a very strict routine to make sure these babies shine.
Right. Good for you. But yeah, it would hurt if my nails got caught. I should leave this window alone. Okay. I don't think there's anything else in this room. We can talk to Cecilia and then maybe check the dining room.
Did you need something from me?
I guess we can ask her any ideas. Just wondering if anything comes to mind.
I suppose there's one thing I'm curious about.
Oh, and what's that?
If you don't want to use the knife, what's your preferred murder weapon of choice?
Jesus Christ. I want to say nothing. Nothing. What are you talking about? I wouldn't use any weapon.
I see. You prefer an indirect approach then? Maybe manipulating someone else to...
Wait, I was talking about the investigation. Did you have any ideas about that?
Oh, nothing related to that, but back to the topic of murder weapons?
Never mind, I'll just keep looking by myself. Tell Cecilia your preferred murder weapon during an investigation. Okay, let's go to the other room. The one with the big table.
Oh, the dining room, right?
Did you look around there at all while you were swinging the chair?
Not that carefully, I guess. I was sort of distracted, as you know.
Yes, you sure were.
It's a pretty clean room overall, though. I don't recall anything interesting sticking out at me. But if you really wanna, we can go check it out.
Yeah. Let's go take a closer look. Other than the broken chair, a couple of things stick out at me.
See? Nothing much here, right?
I disagree. Here, let me show you.
Chrissy, did you find something?
Yeah, some small bowl.
Oh, that's a pet bowl. There must have been a cat or dog living here.
A cat or dog, huh?
Hey, Chrissy, would you say you're a cat person or a dog person?
Huh? Where's this coming from?
Oh, just curious. Come on.
Well, if I had to choose... Should I save here? I'm wondering if I should, like, save or something. Like, is that important? I would say dog, probably. I guess dogs? They're always really eager to spend time with you. Plus, it's cute how you can always tell what they're feeling for the most part.
Ooh, so that's the sort of thing is important to you, huh?
I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't have any of my memories. What about you, Cecilia? Cats or dogs?
Me? I guess neither. I'm more of a porcupine gal.
Of course she is.
What's that look for? You've never seen a porcupine's nose before, have you? Plus, they're born with quills all over that are soft at first, but as they mature, the quills turn into prickly spikes. Kind of like us humans, right? So soft and then growing up to be so prickly, so guarded. There's nothing cuter.
Okay, good talk. Let's get back to work, porcupine gal. Okay. A big table wouldn't be good for a dining room. Wouldn't be a good dining room without it. So this table has 4 chairs in total?
Yep. Well, 3 now. No other chairs from where I could see. I guess that means there must have been a family of 4 living here. Something wrong, Chrissy? You're giving a simple table quite the detailed inspection. I think I mentioned this before, but there's really not that much to check out here.
But isn't that strange?
What is?
I mean, there's plenty of signs that indicate there was a big family living here. But everything is just barren. Nothing out in the open, and a layer of dust is on the table. It's like no one's lived here for a long time.
Oh. Wow, you're a smart cookie, Chrissy.
Thanks, but that's all you have to say?
I mean, what else do you want me to say? If no one's lived here for a long time, that just means we're probably alone in this house with the culprit. We can't back on the family that lived here to come to our rescue. Who knows, they might even be in on it. So, that observation you made isn't exactly a shimmering ray of hope now, is it? Oh, don't worry, Chrissy, I still think you're a smart cookie.
Now I'm bummed out. Maybe I should have just stayed quiet. Okay, let's look for clues that might help us get out of here. I think I've checked everything that really stuck out to me. Maybe I can start wrapping this up. Okay, I'm gonna get 100. A china cabinet. From what I can see, it's filled with fancy plates and stuff. It's locked.
I've never understood the point of caging away china like this. Plates are meant for eating off of, you know?
But in terms of decor for a dining room, it makes sense. Food-related objects to adorn a room meant for eating food?
Oh, I never thought of that. But if that's the case, couldn't you get by with using paper plates as decorations? Oh, especially if you jazz them up with some illustrations. Maybe some lace and glitter, and stick them to the walls. Yeah, this could work. A paper plate themed dinner party. Creative, fun for kids, and easy on the wallet.
Now's not the time to be planning dinner parties, Cecilia. Okay, we can look at the window again, I guess.
What you thinking about?
Just the fog outside is really thick.
Yeah, we can't see past the glass. Not even the ground, just outside. Oh, I wonder if we're floating up in the sky or something. Maybe that fog is actually a cloud.
I'm pretty sure houses are incapable of flying.
Nah, haven't you heard of that story? The one where the twister ripped a house off the ground and transported it to a fantasy world?
A twister picked a house up off the ground and transported it somewhere? That's even more unbelievable. At least with a flying house, there are more realistic ways it could take flight. Like, what if you filled up a countless number of helium balloons and attached it to...
I'm gonna stop you right there, because I'm not sure if that's something we're allowed to talk about.
I get it. I see what you're doing. Allowed to?
Anyways, every window here just won't open or break, so there's not much else we can do with them.
Opening is one thing, but I wonder why it won't break.
I guess it must be reinforced to make sure we can't break out. But I'm sure I can find something heavier to use. It'll break for sure.
Not that I don't have faith in your brute strength or anything, but it feels very odd that the wooden chair would break before making even a crack. Okay. There's a lot to look at here. It's some metal fixture holding 3 candles. It's a candelabra, hello? Haven't you seen Beauty and the Beast? A candle, what?
It's basically a classic decoration nowadays. You light these candles and enjoy the ambiance with your meal.
Huh. Yeah, I can see that being relaxing.
And then once the candles melt, you can hold the used spikes and make a distinct 3-hole stab wound on someone.
Now I'm less relaxed. She's nuts. A small flower vase. The flower in it is wilting. Wait a second. This flower is artificial.
Huh? Oh, you're right. If they're gonna put artificial flowers in here, why pick one that's shaped like it's wilting?
Don't ask me. That is weird. A large painting of something.
Something wrong? You're staring awfully hard at that painting.
Yeah, I'm just at a loss as to what it even is.
I suppose it is pretty abstract. Well, what's the first description that comes to mind?
A warrior or maybe a bird?
I see. So you're the type to not back down from violence, and your deepest wish is to take flight and be free. Sounds like you'll have an important choice to make soon.
I think I will. Again. On second thought, I see nothing. Let's move on.
Oh boy.
The broken chair. Hard to imagine Cecilia swinging this around. Maybe I should clean this up.
Chrissy, it's okay. I can take care of that later.
But it's sort of dangerous. Shouldn't we at least move it somewhere out of the way?
Don't you know the number one rule of investigating? Don't mess with the crime scene.
But there wasn't any crime here?
Sure there was. Property damage for one.
But that was you.
Yeah, I know. That's why I need to make reparations and clean it up myself.
I'm confused. I guess I'll just leave it alone. She's crazy. I'm sorry. She's nuts. Wooden fragments. It's probably safe to say these came from when Cecilia swung the chair and smashed it. But wait, now that I think about it, I wonder why she didn't use the chair closest to this window. Maybe she tossed it aside and there was in a fit of frustration? Or swapped the chairs around afterwards for some reason? Both of these are scary images. Maybe I should just let this go. Okay, we're almost done. We can see the kitchen from here.
Are you heading back to the kitchen, Chrissy?
Yeah, something tells me there's something important left here. Okay. I think we covered everything important here. Back to the kitchen. So there's something I missed in here. Let's see. I don't see anything. Unless we do things twice again. Like, I feel the knife rack is important. Wait, Cecilia?
Yes?
You see there's a knife missing from the rack?
Oh, what do you know? You're right.
You didn't need to stare for that long to notice. Where did the knife go, Cecilia?
Oh, who can say? Maybe a ghost took it.
The real mystery is where did she put away such a large knife in her outfit? Okay. I don't think there's anything else in here other than talking to Cecilia, but that won't give me a clue. Maybe I should go back to the other room. Let's go back to the dining room and see if there's anything else that I missed. Most likely a light switch. Of course, it's the chandelier. What's that thing hanging above the table? Is my character just... Girl, like, come on. What do you think this is? What? Genuinely, I just... Ugh.
You've never seen a chandelier before? It's like the fanciest form of overhead lighting. I bet it's real pretty if we turn it on.
So that's definitely not gonna come crashing down.
I didn't think you were the type to worry about that, Chrissy. Although it does look pretty old, might be wise to avoid touching it.
The things people do just for aesthetic. I've definitely checked every little nook and cranny now. Guess I should end my investigation and move on. Okay, I did 100%, yay. Let's go. Are we wrapping up? Yep. I think we found everything remotely useful. Looks like that's everything covered, both the kitchen and the dining room. And there really was nothing useful. I can't help but wonder if there's really no way out of this place. And that our only choice is, if we want to escape, is to really... Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Why did she have to be so close to me?
You really jumped there, Chrissy.
Don't do that! I thought my heart was gonna stop.
Then stop brooding already. You're gonna get wrinkles on your forehead, you know.
That's the least of my problems right now. How can she be fooling around in a situation like this?
Anyway, not a lot of clues overall, huh? But at least we got 2 clues towards getting out of here.
Wait, really? 2? What are they?
The knives and the rat poison.
What?
Come on, Chrissy. Don't give me that look. Isn't it obvious that whoever trapped us here wants one of us to die? Since we've been given at least 2 possible murder weapons, it sure seems like they'll actually let us go if we do what they say.
You're talking about killing someone here, ending someone's life.
Yeah? Duh. You know, I'm starting to think you don't fully understand the situation here.
I don't?
Chrissy, think about it. There's exactly 3 of us in this house. Only one of us needs to die. That means all it takes for 2 people to agree that the third person should, well, give up on escaping, I suppose. Afterwards, those 2 can go home safe and sound. And if anyone asks what happened, a crazy kidnapper abducted 3 innocent girls and murdered one of them. Oh, and the other 2, traumatized from the event, are unable to remember exactly what went down. The kidnapper and potential murderer remains at large to this day. And the truth behind that one girl's murder never comes to light. The end.
You're not suggesting that you and I kill Oriana? Oh my God.
Who knows? I'm just exploring a very plausible sequence of events that could occur. Do you find it interesting?
If I think about it, it's a tempting idea. Nobody would find out what we'd done, but more importantly, what would happen if I refuse her offer? What should I do? What should I say? Can I save? Can I save? Okay. I don't know. I'm not gonna say no this time. I'm just gonna say I don't know. But I could just go back to that point and choose different options. I don't know what the right decision is here. If we can't leave without having one of us die, then does it have to be Oriana? Does it have to be whoever simply happened to be absent from this conversation? As a person, I don't know her at all. Does she deserve to be the one to die?
Who deserves death, huh? It's easy to say that people who are generally evil deserve to die. In fact, our society endorses it. Calls it a pretty word like justice or retribution. But wanting someone to die, how different is that from actually making someone die? In some cultures, wishing death upon others is the same sin as actually killing them. So then, wouldn't those people people clamoring for the deaths of others be just as evil as those they condemn? Can justice end up being evil in disguise?
What's happening? I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what choices to make. I don't know. I'm worried that at this point it's going to be the exact same ending as before. If it is, we could try to choose another option, but I don't really know how to go about getting another ending, to be completely honest with you. I genuinely don't know how to go about getting the other endings. We'll see, I guess. We'll see what happens.
Then what is evil anymore? Killing people definitely makes someone evil, right? Is it not evil to kill someone who is evil? Is it evil to refuse to kill someone who is, by all definitions, evil?
What are you...
I don't know. Mine gets a little blurry and confusing really fast, so I don't blame you for not knowing what to do. Does Oriana deserve to die? You don't need to find the answer to that question. At least, Not yet.
Huh? What do you...
Anyways, come on. Smile now. Lift those cheeks.
Look, oh my face.
I didn't mean to stress you out, Chrissy. Forgive me, okay? Why don't you go check out the other parts of the house now? It's good to lose yourself in an activity to shake off those meaningless worries. I'll stay here, though. I need to clean up this chair and maybe see if I can get dinner ready.
I guess... Thank you?
No need for thanks. Catch you later, Chrissy.
What's going on? It's weird, but I feel like that might have been Cecilia's crazy way of encouraging me. She knows how severe our situation is, and I think she wanted me to just think seriously about what we're gonna do. That hypothetical threw me for a loop, though. I mean, this is murder we're talking about. Yeesh. Guess I should investigate somewhere else now. Okay. I guess we could do the bathroom, I guess, but I did it already, so I'm not really going to check too much. Oh, she's talking to me.
Oh, Chrissy, you're still here?
Cecilia? Yeah, I was about to...
Ah, I knew it. Chrissy, look at the clock.
Huh?
See? It's a little past 8. We heard a loud chime when it was 6.
Okay, we heard her say this already. You have 20 hours. Okay, we got the you have 20 hours. Oh. This is different. She still hasn't cleaned up that chair. Acted all responsible about it, too. Let's see how she planned on handling dinner. So it is different. We're getting some different stuff. Well, at least it looks like she got canned food open. Wait, did she just stab them repeatedly with a knife?
Chrissy?
Oh, it's not. Sorry, every time I think it's what's her name? Cecilia, and it ends up being Oriana. I did that last time too. Yeah, good guess. There was no guesswork needed. Ugh, that little imp. And is that supposed to be dinner Cecilia wants us to eat? So there's like some minor like dialogue differences, but for the most part it's the same. I wonder if that means we're gonna get the same ending or if it's gonna be different this time. A vase made of gold?
I don't mind this. I'm just borrowing it for a bit.
You really went rampaging off screen again. And any luck?
Nope. Not a single one would break. It's super weird.
Oriana, she said she was upstairs trying to smash windows. Don't you have any issues with that? Why would I? It's not my house. Okay, we read this already. Okay, so we did why, maybe how this time? A carefully planned kidnapping. I still have no idea. But do either of you remember how you got kidnapped?
Nope. Can't say I do. I was out for a walk just before sunset, and next thing I know, I'm waking up on the floor here.
That's pretty much the same story Oriana told me earlier.
Since the clock was around 5 when we woke up, I guess we got brought to this house right away. Or maybe a day passed, or maybe just 12 hours. We still can't really tell if it's morning or night with the fog. Sorry, Chrissy. Looks like that's pretty much all we can say.
That can't be all. Let's try a more specific question. Were you alone, or where were you? Were you alone? Should I save again? I feel like I need to save at, like, every single thing. Genuinely. Okay. Were you alone? Were you taking a walk by yourself and there weren't any other people nearby? Well, I'm sorry, Chrissy, but Cecilia and I talked about that before you woke up. And all we remember is that we were both outside in the early evening when we were kidnapped.
Yeah, and the last day is just a big blur in my head. I know it was a day off, but I honestly can't remember what I was doing the whole day. Was I in the city? On my way home? I guess whatever the culprit used to put us to sleep did a number on my head.
I see. I'm still wondering how they managed to put us to sleep so quickly, and without our noticing. For example, if they knocked us out with blunt force, our heads would be aching, but they're not. If they used tranquilizer darts, we would feel some numbness where they hit. Or if they had used some type of sleep-inducing gas, there's no way we would forget something that's sudden and unusual.
You've certainly thought this through.
And yet here we are, without any injury or memory of how we came to be here. Well, in my case, I just don't remember anything at all. Anyways, it's safe to say that the culprit put each of us to sleep using the same mysterious method. The culprit. Is this the culprit's house, or who is our culprit? Did I do this who is our culprit already? And I chose not to answer, right? Maybe I could do this again and instead choose to answer. Even though you're so sure. Maybe I say nothing instead of saying something. You already mentioned how the three of us were brought here all at once. Anyone would have trouble doing something like that alone.
I guess I did say that. But come to think of it, Chrissy, you posed the original.
Okay, so this is where she's going to ask it back on me. Let's try to make a deduction this time. I have no idea who it could be, but I guess something I notice is there's a lot of dust around here, on top of other signs that no one else is living here for a while. That means there's a chance that the culprit just happened to find this house and modified it for trapping people. In other words, I don't think anything we find in this house is guaranteed to be related to the culprit's identity.
That's a bleak conclusion.
Yeah, that sucked. Chrissy makes a good point, though. If the culprit simply repurposed this house, it'd be hard to believe they would just leave any clues to point to their identity.
So, no matter what we learn about the people who lived here, it won't do us any good? Alright, so I guess we don't have enough clues to identify our mystery culprit.
Okay. Okay, so last time we did why are we the victims? Maybe we should do why 3? I wonder why there's 3 of us.
What do you mean? It would be pretty hard to have a death game with only one person, and with 2, well, it would just be a duel to the...
No, I mean, why is it just 3 of us? I mean, the writing on the door says 1 of you without specifying the number of people. So maybe there could be a 4th or 5th person trapped here with us. I mean, yeah, I mean, why would there be 3 people only? You know? Because if they want it to be as entertaining as possible, wouldn't they want it to be as many people as possible and keep doing these death games over and over again? I don't know.
Oh, that's a good catch, Chrissy.
I hate to rain on your parade, but do you honestly believe there's a 4th or 5th person here that we don't know about? Well, how about before I woke up? No, it has always been just us 3.
Well, us 3 and the culprit. But I do see where you're coming from, Chrissy.
Huh?
If the goal of the culprit was to have a group of girls go insane and try to murder each other, it certainly would be more interesting if there were more of us.
That's not...
On that note, actually, something's been bothering me for a while.
And what's that?
The fact that this all ends when just one of us dies. Why only one of us? Why is there one less standing is to leave kind of game?
Oh, we read this already. Okay. Oriana realized that too. Something on your mind, Chrissy? Don't tell me you didn't realize that until now. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, where's the fun in that?
What are they talking about?
At least with a free-for-all, everyone has a fair shot at winning.
That's not what I...
But if only one of us has to die, this could all end pretty quickly. Chrissy and I even found some potential murder weapons, remember? I'm still particularly fond of the knife.
Cecilia, please.
But sheesh. Now that we got that out of the open, doesn't it feel way more tense in here?
I wonder, like, there's a lot of this change of the background and stuff. That's why I can't help but wonder if, like, we're the culprit. You know what I mean? I just get that vibe. All right, we're just gonna skip the rest. Who do you think should die here? The culprit. What if I said the culprit? I'm gonna save again. I'm gonna use all these save slots. Last time I said nobody. What if I said the culprit? The culprit. If we can just find the culprit, then...
Enough about the culprit, Chrissy. Were you not paying attention? We have no clues on who the culprit is or where they could be, and even if we did, it doesn't matter. Do you really think we can stay calm and settled for 20 whole hours? Instead of waiting anxiously for the culprit to come and kill us all, or for one of us to panic and kill someone, wouldn't it be merciful to just decide who dies now?
That's... Oh, is this the dog part? Okay, this is where, like, I had thought that she was, like, going crazy. A dog? Okay, so this is like, we didn't see the dog in the bathroom kind of thing. No, it's my first time seeing it. But I guess that explains the pet bowl. Okay, this is the same. Does it belong to the culprit?
That's my best guess, yep. Who knows, this dog might lead us to our culprit.
But isn't that strange? If the culprit was planning on using this house for a crazy death game, why would they leave their dog here?
Oh, good point.
Skip, 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 skip. We'll see, I guess, if it changes. Maybe I should name it the other thing now? Would that change anything?
Seriously, Chrissy, don't you think that's super lame?
It's just a temporary name. Okay. Maybe we agree this time that we're gonna go to sleep. If you're both okay with that, I'm definitely reaching my limit.
Well, hang in there, Chrissy. We haven't figured out who sleeps where yet.
Okay, so we're gonna do this again. Maybe I will do this time paper. Will it change? I lost. No, it does seem like either way, this is the same. Everyone gets the same room. No matter what they do. Okay, so it seems like it's gonna be the same. So this is the same ending. Alright, maybe this time I let Cecilia kill her. What if... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna save this here and maybe do those options and then end this episode here. I'm gonna let her kill her. I can't. I give up. Huh?
What do you mean? So, that's your answer, huh? Well, I can't say I blame you. You're choosing to walk the less messy path. In a way, I respect it. But I have to say, I'm just a little disappointed in you, Chrissy. You're disappointed too, aren't you? Oriana...
Ooh, she's gonna kill her? What's happening? Oh my god. Oh my god. What would happen if, like... What happens if we decide to kill her? I mean, I'll do that. I'm gonna load to that next and just do all the endings of... all the choices of this ending, and then maybe next time we'll see if we can get another ending. I have no idea how to go about getting the other endings, genuinely. Like, I don't know what different choices I need to make. I'm sorry, Oriana. That must be the front door opening. Cecilia and I, the two of us, can escape now. Just us two.
What are you zoning out for, Chrissy?
Something cold and wet on my shoulder. Her hand. The smell of blood.
Oh, come on, let's go.
This is crazy messed up. Why? Why did it have to end like this? What is that? What the heck is that? What is this? Oh, that's the same writing that was on the bracelet that the main character is wearing and the dog's collar. What does it say? I have no idea. A voice? Where is it? What does that say? Something screaming. I don't know what that means. Bad end. I got this. It's the same bad end, so it's the chaos ending again. I'm just curious to see what would happen the other way. I mean, I got this already, so I'll click get. I don't know how to get these two. I have no idea how to go about getting. So I'm wondering if like this one is the blue because what's her face? Cecilia killed what's her name? Oriana, and this one will be like Oriana killing Cecilia, and this I have no idea. I'm rejecting this ending again, and I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna load that other game and see if things change if I decide to kill her. And that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let me go here. Yes. Let's see what happens. I'll do it. Give me the knife. I'll end this myself.
So that's what it looks like? The face of a demon who has long abandoned human morality. Steadfast and merciless, spilling blood to serve only their own selfish ambitions. You're super interesting, Chrissy. I'm so incredibly happy I met you.
Oh my god. Oh! I could kill Cecilia instead? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Save. Okay. So I think maybe we'll start by killing her as us. We'll do Oriana, and then I'm gonna go back and load and kill Cecilia instead, and just see what happens. Yeah, I'm just genuinely curious as to what happens. I want to see like every possibility of this ending. Let's apologize first. I'm sorry about this, Oriana. She's calmed down. Has she given up? Is she letting me kill her? Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. Oh my god. We killed her.
Oh, I think I just heard the downstairs door open. Come on, Chrissy, let's get out of here.
Wow. Oh, I think this right here is Oriana. I was like, what is this before? I think that's Oriana. Oriana. What is that? So this is similar, the same voice. That's weird that we're hearing a voice and stuff in that language that's on our bracelet and on the dog's collar. It seems weird to me. Okay. Okay, so this is the same. All right. I don't know. I genuinely have no idea what choices I need to make to get on these routes. Do I need to go back to the very beginning and choose to kill Cecilia instead to get this one? Is that possible? Or does it not matter? Can I still get it from doing this? Does the beginning matter? You know? Do I need to like start a new game? Or can I use this and try to get these other endings? Let's try Cecilia instead.
Chrissy, you... You're everything I could have asked for.
What? She caught it?
What? Did you honestly think I wouldn't know you'd try that? It was my idea to give you the knife. Or what? Was this your way of being the big hero? Were you gonna commit murder for something silly like that?
Oh, so we can't kill her. She's gonna kill us? I can't escape.
You can't kill me by yourself, Chrissy. But don't you worry. You can rest in peace now.
So we need, in order to get Cecilia, right, we need Oriana, which is interesting. So I wonder if I need to go back to like the very beginning of the game during that first choice and choose Cecilia and see if it changes that way. I think I might try to do that, but we'll see. I have no idea how to get the other endings. Cecilia, you... Oh, she killed me, I think. I think we just died. What happened? It's so dark. I feel so weak. Oh, this is the same as when we chose not to do it. So either way, it's the same ending. Okay, interesting. All right. Okay. So I think we saw everything, or pretty much everything there is to see with this ending. Next time, I'm going to try to go back for another ending. Maybe see what happens differently if I make a different choice at the very beginning of the game, like start a brand new game and try to make a completely different choice and stuff. Okay, we're gonna go back to the start. I'm going to add this to a save just in case I want to go back to this point where I would have made the choice at the beginning to do Oriana. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this right here. And I am going to end this episode here. I'm starting to lose my voice. I don't know if you could tell. It's been getting harder for me to do the voices. So that's usually my cue to stop. I think next time what I want to do is I want to try to like start a very like completely new game and choose a different thing at the very beginning. Instead kill, you know, blue instead of red. And see if I can get the other ending that way. Other than that, I don't know how else to get the other endings. I genuinely don't know. They did say to like choose things that seem important, but how do I know what's important and what isn't? Like, how do I know that? I don't know. I guess we're gonna keep figuring it out. We're gonna keep playing this game and figure out what the heck is going on here. So I think I saw all that there was to see of the chaos end. So yeah, I'm gonna try for another ending in the next part and hopefully maybe find something that's different. I don't know if things will change. We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep repeating. We're gonna go back over and over again just to try to find the what's it called? What am I talking about? To find the answer. That's what I mean to say. I wonder, like, it did seem to me at the end of there, it's like, oh, Cecilia was like, in order to kill me, you can't do it alone. So I think we'd have to team up with Oriana in order to do that. And I think that's the red ending. I have no idea what the yellow ending is, like, because yellow is clearly like my character's color. So I wonder if that's, I don't know how to, I have no idea how to go about getting these other endings, genuinely. But I think maybe starting over completely will help. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna, in the next part, start a completely new game. Obviously keep these saves. We'll start a completely new game and then choose blue instead of red at the beginning, because in this part I chose red at the beginning. So I wonder if that kind of made it so I would always get this ending It's possible, I have no idea. But I'm really enjoying this game a lot so far. I love the choices. Even though the choices stress me out a little bit, I do like having them. And I like seeing different ways that the story can play out depending on what choices you make. I'm enjoying this game a lot so far. I really, really like it. I'm so glad it was sent to me because I love it and I'm having so much fun. I'm definitely gonna continue playing it and try to get all the endings and find as many answers as I can. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I enjoyed this game. If you also enjoyed this game, please show support to the creators. Everything is in the description. The link to the game, the link to their page, everything. Please do check it out. This is a really good game. I love the choices. I love the art. I love everything. It's crazy. It's a crazy game, and I think that's why I like it. But anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping now and end this part here. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in part 3. Bye bye.